Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, guys, I am really sad for our sister who just lost her life because of abuse and every other things. So before I start explaining much about this, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Cynthia, people call me CY, and you are highly welcome to my YouTube. So today's story, I want to talk about our sister, which is called Bimbo. She was very young when she met this man, IVD. So they started dating together. She was madly in love with this man. This man was older than her, but she didn't even look at the age gap, but she was in love with him. She was in love to the extent of giving this man whatever she can give him. She gave this man her school fees. She gave this man everything. She was ready to do anything for this man. To the extent she was no longer doing well in school, that her parents needed to know what is happening to their daughters. So they later find out that this man is behind the way their daughter is misbehaving. So they confronted the man and asked this man to leave the girl alone, which he refused. They as well arrested this IVD. They later also released him. They gave him money to they make an offer for him to leave this girl alone, which he rejected the offer. As times goes on, this girl still continues seeing this boy, this IVD. So later on, he get pregnant. She get pregnant by him. So when she get pregnant by him, because his own plan was to get her pregnant, and then the parents have no choice than to let him be with her. But the parents have another plan in their own mind because they want the best for their child. They want the child to have the best in her own life. So they decided to take her away from where she was living to another state far from where this boy is. So this girl left to another state where she was living with her. So this boy was still sending message to her, telling her he loved her and all those stuff. This girl run away from home in order to come and be with this man. The parents have no other choice than to put them together in marriage. The father was the one who done most of the things that needed to be done for the marriage. So this girl gets into this marriage with love, with so much expectation in her heart that this man is going to give to her. But at the end of the day, it's not what she was expecting that she got. But before we go to that, let's still talk a little bit about her, about what exactly sacrifice that she has made, the some sacrifice that she has made. Well, in order for her husband to make it in life, she needed to do something. So in order for her to be able to support the husband, she will go to the extent of consulting some native doctors, doing some sacrifices in order for her to be able to make money. The money that we are talking about is not money for herself, it's money for her husband. She wants her husband to be okay. He wants her husband to be rich because she believed that if the man makes money, everything is settled, that the family is settled. But that was when she missed it all. Because most men that we have today, the moment they have that money, their own mind change. They have seen themselves to be a big person and they don't need to be with you. They have seen themselves to like, I have the money now, I can do what I want to do. And that was the case that she was not in. But despite the appearance that they show on social media and the picture that they post every time that they're like a happy family, but indoors, it was not that sweet as we all think that it was. So some year 2019, 2020, Bieber came out and make it clear of what she has been passing through in her home and the way that her husband has been maltreating her, the way her husband has been abusing her, the way her husband has been treating her. So she make it so clear so that the whole world will know what she is passing through. And she also make it know that she's going to get a divorce. But she never did get one. So this abuse that was going on in this marriage, it was not just only from the husband, it was just both sides. Bimba is a very strong woman, and she was able to also resist the husband, like fighting back at the end of the day. And there was also children in this house, in the house, that was witnessing all this drama, all this abuse, all these fights. There were children that was in this house that was witnessing all of this. She even make a post that was asking for welfare to come and help her to take her children, that she's not fit to take care of those children. She make that kind of effort as well. She did all that, and her family also did a lot of things in order for them to be able to help her to leave the marriage. But she has made so much sacrifices for this marriage that she did not want to just leave. In one point, she also make it clear that the man has other children out there. The man had cheated on her, so the man have other children outside the marriage. And she also said that the man have a disease, incurable disease, HIV, which he was affected with it. So as times goes on, this abuse is still continue happening. And most of the time, we all were like, why are you, like, people were like expecting her to just end up the marriage, because there was so much video, there was so much evidence that of what was going on. They were putting so much out on social media regarding what was going on in the house, regarding the abuse and everything that they were going through. But no one want to leave, no one want to call for divorce. They were still together. So this tragic story of what happened at the end of faith, that is what shocks everybody. They say she puts the house on fire and she got burned inside the fire, and the man escaped from the fire, but the man was not burnt with the fire. Maybe he gets some injuries, but he was not really burnt. But before I say much about that particular aspect, I have something else I want to talk about. Based on her sisters came out and said that the man is the one that set the sister on fire, which is IBD set bimbo on fire and record her when she was getting burnt. Which I can't say that is absolutely lie. I can't say that is absolutely true. But I'm going to give some reasons, my own observation, and what I have observed and what I've seen so far on social medias, and some proof I have able to gather. First of all, before, if it was Bimba that set this house on fire, before she wanted to set the house on fire, she have already seen and understand everything and how she's going to run out of the house when the house is on fire. So she's the one that want to put the house on fire. She have already prepared herself for that. So for her to put the house on fire and see God burnt the house, which means that she's not the one that set the house on fire, that somebody else set the house on fire and place the blame on her. There's that possibility that she's not the one that set the house on fire. Because if she set the house on fire, there's a way that she can be able to help herself run out of the house. Not the person that it set the house on fire for will be the one that will escape from it. So that is my own observation. That is what I think about it. And another thing that I want to say about this whole thing is, like, what I believe is the reason why there was no longer peace, no love, no affection, no attention in marriage, is because when devil give you something, they always take something back in return. They always take something that you cherish most. They always take something that matters a lot to you away from you. That is what the devil do. So when she go in search of wealth for her husband, she never think of there is something that the devil will take in an exchange for that wealth, which was the peace, which was the love, which was the affection, which was the attention, which was all the beautiful things that she enjoyed in the marriage. That was what was taken from her in exchange for the wealth that she have given to her husband. And that is why everything was now troubled and troubled and troubled. So this is my own part of the story. I will still give you guys updates as time goes on. I will follow this story up. I will follow everything about it up. And please, guys, I'm new on YouTube. I want you guys to support this YouTube channel, subscribe and also share this video so that other people will be able to learn from this. when there is a domestic violence in a marriage, you don't have to stay in that marriage because you deserve the best. There's somebody out there that can actually give you that best. If you believe because you have made so many sacrifices for this marriage, you can't leave, you're going to stay in that marriage and you cannot be able to use your own mouth to talk exactly what happened. Because at the end of this day, at the end of the day, this man is going to say whatever he is going to say. And Nigeria police is a police that they only work with money. If this man give them the money, they will take this man's side. And that is all, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.